guys, it's me, Mama Sue. Mama Sue loves pink. You know I do. So, I started this, I don't know, this is like the poor set here that I just neglected. It's a poor neglected set. I started it because I have a all multi-chrome eyeshadow palette, and I wanted to put, I wanted to find out if I could use my eyeshadow chromes for fingernail chromes, and guess what? You can. Some of them work better than others. This one's pretty cool right here. That one is pretty cool. But, they all look nice. So I did this one, and then I have this, where is it? Ocean Wave from Born Pretty. So I was like, okay, I want to use that, So I put some blue that's supposed to look like, it's an island with the water, and then the little waves. And is this even going to, yeah, a little bit. Oh, that one, that chrome right there looks nice too. At any rate, I don't know, I did this set, and then I did this one, and then I quit, and they were all, these four were all just chrome. And I don't know, I just got not motivated. Not motivated. But we're gonna finish it up. I did these two, I was watching a live, and that's when I started getting motivated. So I did these two, which I think, tell you the truth, I think the waves on this one, this first one, turned out the best. But these ones I did with the cat eye for the water, and they turned out kind of cool too. So I don't know. Today we're going to finish this set because, hello. And on top of it all, I thought that this was for a collab, and it's not. I just made it because I wanted to make it, and then I quit making it. Like, what? So we're going to use some water decals, and I'm going to go get water, put in my little bowl here, and we're going to finish this set up. So hang out, we'll be right back. Alrighty then, there's a reflection. Got my single stand put together, and this actually glows in the dark. It's so cool. Got my water in my little soap dish that I use, and I have started using a stamping tool. I've got a Jeffree Star selfie light up, and so that star that you see is actually a reflection of that light. Okay, we're going to take these off because these ones are done, so we don't need them there. We're going to cut. Alright, and now these are water stamps, so you cannot peel them. They do not peel off. They do not peel off. Do not even try, because they do not peel off. However, I have used them just with tweezers. You don't have to have a stamper to do this. Works fine just with tweezers, but it's so much easier with the stamper, and you don't have to have you don't have to have the whole stamping kit. You can go on Amazon and get just one little stamper or two little stampers for a couple of bucks. So if you're making an Amazon order, maybe throw this in the later file, and I believe I got mine. I believe I did get mine on. Oh yeah, I don't want that hitting the other one. Lord have mercy, what am I doing here? Making a mess, that's what I'm doing, because you know that's what I do. Because this crazy stamping tool comes in handy for a lot of things besides just stamping plates. Okay, and there it is. See how it just came right off? That can go in my trash. And all right, we're gonna go ahead and just put that right on there. Wah! Let me. There it is. That's so pretty and so simple. So I'm going to go ahead and put this other one on here, and I'll be right back. Got my glove for when we start with the polish, because you know it's just a smart thing to do. Okay, so we have both of our, you know, they're both just so pretty. I can't stand it. And that eyeshadow, the chrome eyeshadow, like worked really well. It's not quite as smooth as the stuff that's made for nails, but you know what? I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes and I need to use them. So for the water, we are going to use Hot Girl Summer. Oh my goodness. Who put that curb there? Yes, that's the name. And this is what it looks like. It's a cat eye. It's kind of a slate blue. I believe this could work for some oceany. You know, we're going to kind of like... Yeah, I feel like the cat eye stuff might be settled in there a little bit, so I just want to make sure that I get plenty of the, you know, the good stuff out, right? So, oh yeah, that looks, I'll tell you what, these La Katrina nail stuff, this polish is outstanding. I have some, I mean, this is my first really good quality polish. Like, I almost forgot we're going to need a magnet too, right? So, let's get the magnet out. Whew. Probably should be doing these on something that doesn't have magnet back to it, but you know what? Sometimes it'd be like that. Anyway, so first let's make some water. Some of these, you know, the shades, some of them, it just comes up. Like this shade is kind of close to that. This, I might need to get something a little different. Let's see how it works on this one. I might need to get something with a little more, a little darker of a blue to it, because I feel like this is just not going to show up real well. Although that's not the point, because I'm going to use the cat eye, and then I'm going to stay under the camera, right? I'm going to use the cat eye, and then we're going to put waves on it. So it should still work. And you know, this is part of the whole process, is learning what works and what doesn't. And you know, I want it to look a little bit wavy, so we're not going for just a flat. I mean, I am kind of like giving it some texture here. I don't want it real, like, I don't want it pointy or, you know, I don't want anything sharp on there, but I feel like a little texture in an ocean wave is not a bad thing, right? Ooh, ooh, that might have been too much texture. Whoops. Seriously? Okay, and let's get a little acetone because I didn't do this already. I got this cute little glass baby mug here. And we're going to use that to just set my brush in. What we can do here. Oh yeah, you can see that, right? Oh yeah. I'll tell you, these La Katrina polishes are so good. I should have picked that up with the I should either, there we go, I should either put a glove on both hands or I should not touch the nail with the ungloved hand because duh. Thank you, La Katrina, for putting these really nice, comfortable gloves. Wow, that is that's not really what I'm going for here though. Here we go, here we go. Could this be it? Whoops. Could this be it? I don't know, that's not showing up very good, is it? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Alrighty. You know, sometimes like having it on a magnetic thing can sort of mess with it too, so. Come on. Yeah, I want it to go like kind of. That will work. And into the fire pit we go. All right. Hang out. I'll be right back with that. Okay, we are out of the oven. The lamp. It's a lamp. It's not an oven, but you know. So there's that. You can kind of see. I wish I had a little better lighting going on here. What can I do? Is there something I can do? A little bit maybe? Yeah. Anyways, so we're going to use our Ocean Wave watercolor liquid. I have been told, like, I'm I'm really experimenting with this. I have been told to put a base coat on first, or you know, something, base coat, top coat, whatever. Give it something to kind of work with. So we're going to just take our base coat and just go right across here. Okay, and there's that. And then I was also told, you know, because when things don't work, you have to go out in YouTube land and try to get some hints. To just not really, like, don't use much. Just put a very slight amount on. So I'm thinking a little bit more than that. Okay. Maybe not quite that much. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm going to put a little more right there because we want it to look like a little wave. Maybe right there. All right. And what do you think? Does that look like waves? I could have gone up higher with that, but you know, actually maybe I will. Maybe I will go up just a little bit higher because I'm not really, it's not really looking like an island, is it? Alright, what do you think? That looks wavy. Alright. So let's let that sit over there and do its thing for a minute. Now this one has a better island on it, so it should actually be a little bit easier. Okay, we're just going to take some base coat. So that this way the waves have a way to like travel, I guess. And something to make waves in. All right, there's that. Oof. And I can't believe I did this set and then just sort of forgot about it. And then, like I said, I thought that it was for a collab, and I mean, it's not like I do a whole lot of collabs. There's only like 2 Discord groups that I belong to that I do the collabs with. And yeah, it's neither one of them. So I evidently just wanted to make them and got unmotivated. So I don't know, I think that looks pretty cool. Alright, so into the burner, the oven, the lamp. Does it look like little Palm Island, little waves? Okay, into the lamp we go. Alright, so I have a little alcohol, like rubbing alcohol right there, and I've already went ahead and done my top coat. So sometimes they're still a little bit sticky, and you just take a little bit of that alcohol and just wipe off whatever stickiness might be on there. Do not use acetone for that, because acetone obviously could start to take your stuff off. Okay, just wipe it like so. Okay, and that one can go right there, and then we've got, I think this one is super cute. I really like the way this one turned out. You know, and that's one of the things about when you're doing something like this, it doesn't necessarily, you know, that each one is a little bit unique to the next one. Okay, what's going on here? How come I'm not... I got a little more sticky on this one than the other one. Ah, here we go. You know, if it gets to really sticking, I just rub a little bit more alcohol on it, the rubbing alcohol. Wow, that chrome has a beautiful sheen to it, doesn't it? Ah, here we go. Here we go. Okay, and there we are. Let's get that out of the way. So here are our complete set. So what do you think, guys? Does that look like, you know, yeah, those two right there like the same. But what do you think? Oceany, palm tree. You know, I do kind of feel like the last two that I did, which would be what, this one and this one, turned out the best. But you know, that's because practice makes perfect. Whoops, get up there. So yeah, I would wear this, and probably will be before too long, so don't be surprised if you see me in a video where these are actually on my fingers. Until the next time, I hope you wake up dancing, boom boom boom, wake up dancing every single day. Bye bye, and God bless you.